Hey guys, I have a question for you. Is it appropriate to use the term faggot in a college newspaper in an article about gay marriage? I'll give you some of the facts, actually. It's me, Callie. I'm doing a 4 minutes to midnight video. It's exciting. Because I'm bored and have nothing else to do with my time since, I don't. Because I've been reading all day and driving myself nuts. But anyway, here's the article. It's about this person basically saying that he finds it ridiculous that there's even an argument about same-sex marriage. But he says he's nonpartisan. He's not saying that he's for or against it. But he goes on to say things like, gays can get married in some states, but it doesn't make it a huge victory for civil rights. People are dying and are on the streets and we're voting on issues like gay marriage. The people should just move on from this, that, there's no point in it. And then, he goes on to say, and I'll read part of the last paragraph, to tell homosexuals it's okay to do that, get married, is like spitting in their face. It's like giving them permission to do what they want. It's like giving them permission to do what they want. Really? Really like permission to do what they want? I'm sorry, I'm an English major. I have this issue with people not using proper English or the right words. And then he goes, no, and this is the part that's offensive, and he puts this in, this is a quote, and I guess this is what you're supposed to be telling somebody, or telling a homosexual, but he never uses the term LGBT in his entire article, which bugs me, but we'll get to that later, if I can manage to get to that. He goes on to say, oh, you're a good little faggot, here, marry that man, after all, it's just A-okay. Do I need to explain why that's offensive? Really? He's gonna say that insults even me and I have a girlfriend. So we know he's heterosexual, but what bugs me about that is that he uses the term faggot. Because that's a term that you should not be allowed to use in print journalism. You don't use words that are derogatory to someone else's religion, to any religion. You don't use terms that are derogatory to someone's race. Like the N-word, I'd like to point out. Which, there's a huge stink if somebody uses that, but if somebody uses the term faggot, who cares? Except the, homosexuals in the world, as he so nicely puts it, instead of gays, lesbians, bis, trans, just homosexuals. Let's encompass an entire vast community of different people in one word. That's why it's an acronym. Anyway, now that I'm done ranting about him using homosexual, it really bugs me that he used the term faggot, because it's not a word that you want to use in public. And for those of you who don't know the history of faggot, I will gladly give you a minor history lesson. Don't take my word for it, go look it up. But faggot, as I know, as far as I know anyway, it was originally used in reference to gays, and Jews and gypsies, but it's stuck with gays, in Nazi Germany as throw another faggot onto the fire, which faggot means bundle of sticks, or cigarette in England, but bundle of sticks for the most part. And so they would throw these corpses onto the fires to, destroy the evidence, essentially. And so they would use the term throw another faggot on the fire. And so that's how faggot stuck. And since then it's been used, and it was used a lot on Will and Grace, which network television bugs me anyway, but to have them using the term faggot really bugged me. And The Office, as much as I love The Office, it bugs me if they use the term faggot on The Office. And I personally have nothing against the word. I use it in talking to some friends, but it bugs me that network television can use it and not get in trouble. But they can't use other words, like, C word that Jane Fonda recently got in trouble for saying on air on the Today Show when she was talking about one of the monologues from the Vagina Monologues. Cunt. And they apologized for her using that word, even though it was the title of something she was doing. That's kind of weird. But using faggot in reference being a good little faggot, no less, is ridiculously offensive and shouldn't be used. So, this is where you guys come in. What is your opinion on using the term faggot in journalism? Should it be used? Or is there just too much intensely negative views on it that it can be used, and it hasn't been reclaimed, which I would never claim it has been reclaimed yet. I don't think it has. Queer has. I don't think faggot has. So, do you think it's acceptable to use the term faggot, especially from this guy who is not in the GLBT community, as far as I know anyway? Is it appropriate, especially in a newspaper where anybody can pick it up and read it, even if it is just a school newspaper? You know, give me your opinions, you know, send me a message or comment on the video. I check my comments, I check my inbox regularly. Give me a heads up. You always, you know, check out my LJ too. Thanks for subscribing, those of you who subscribed recently, I really appreciate it. And comments are always fun. I like getting comments. So thanks guys, and I'm less angry right now, so it feels pretty good. And now I'm gonna go do something productive, maybe. Alright, bye guys.